Mark. We need to talk.
Yo, what's great in the state? It's G-Moniy, man. Welcome to Edge of Your Seat Reviews. We're about to do our Season 1 review of Invincible. Check that out.
For nothing. Being a part of the Empire will make Earth better than it ever was.
Yo, what is great in the state? It is the Ugliest Brother Radio, G-Moniy, and I am joined by my bro Ham.
Electrick Field.
Yo, and welcome to another Edge of Your Seat Reviews.
I'm just gonna slide up a little bit. Slide of the seat reviews.
Something. Now, I was definitely at the edge of my seat for the finale of this and the whole season in general. This is Invincible. Probably the best show that you're not even watching. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't started watching Invincible, I have a question. Why the hell not?
I don't know.
No,
Some people are waiting.
Well, they're waiting?
They're waiting. They wanna binge it.
Well,
I know that for sure.
Good news, because the season is officially over. There's 8 episodes. Episode 8 just came out last night. And I heard, now I didn't hear, but I read that Invincible has been renewed for season 2 and 3. Both seasons are confirmed.
How many?
So far, 3.
I mean, is it like 8 episodes?
I don't know. Hopefully 12 episodes.
12 episodes.
I need more than 8. Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, so look, the last time, if you checked our other videos, then you would see that we've already went over episodes 1 through 4. We still gonna go over those a little bit, but we didn't cover 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're gonna cover a little bit of those. Let's start with episode 5, and that started out with Titan. Titan, the big black dude that turns into the Titan. he turns into the rock thing. And and he goes
This is the episode where you get expose on how Invincible is gonna act in his career to being a superhero.
Right.
It's a testament to his choice making, his decision making.
Yeah, and it kicked off with a factory scene. Now look, the factory scene was crazy.
It was dope.
It was dope. A lot of people got really jacked up. Like my man's rolled up in there. Like he turns like they bringing out the big and like bop 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 bop. And you know some of it's bouncing off of him, but when they brought the big joints, he had to hide.
Bro,
one of the joints that had me laughing was when one of the dudes had came, like he was walking through, and one of the dudes had popped up around and shot him in the chest, and it ricocheted.
Bro, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. I was about to say the worst thing for my thug career would have been like it ends by me shooting a whole meta superhuman in the chest and a ricochet bullet back through my skull, bro.
But you know what I think?
I'd have hated that.
I think, dang, this how I gotta die.
I don't want the thug god and he'd have been like, nah, bro.
Too close, bro. You're too close. You're too close, man.
Bro, that was a bitch way to die, fam. Like, oh, no.
You know what was worse to me? When Titan took a gun and threw it at one of the dudes and he literally peeled his whole muffin cap back blue.
His whole muffin cap back blue? That whole face went backwards, bro.
Yeah, that joint was dope. But it progresses into Invincible running into Titan, and Titan's like, man, like you ain't no real hero because you're not dealing with stuff in the city, and you know
you're not a street hero.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You're a bigger picture hero.
As his dad would put it.
Right. So we get to see Machine Head.
Machine Head, I liked. He kind of reminded. I don't know if you ever watched American Gods. You watch American Gods? There's a couple characters in there. I forget the names of the dude, but there's the younger guy that was, I guess he was like the internet. Or something like that, or he was the web, or he was whatever. If you're watching and you know, then you know. It reminded me of that type of character.
Yeah.
But I like Machine Head. Machine Head was definitely a different type of character. Like, I didn't expect
because he didn't exactly seem like the type of guy that could like beat you up or nothing, but he could still affect you.
He had a predictability chip.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and he was waiting on him, bruh. And like every episode, I'd be like, oh, this is like. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, this is better than the last. But the fight, the episode 5 fight.
The episode 5 fight was dope.
It was crucial, man.
It was good. It was superhero action.
Yeah, Invincible and Titan versus a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
And Battle Beast.
In Battle Beast.
Yo, look.
Everybody liked Battle Beast.
Battle Beast is like, he is what he's a beast
He's a
in
beast.
battle.
And he looks like a beast, and he's a battling beast, and
yeah,
he's basically Omni-Man. That's like a weird cat wolf thing.
and look, and if you read the comics, you already know how crucial Battle Beast is. But if you also read the comics, you know who Battle Beast runs into, and then it's a fight from hell. So, but hopefully that's in season 2 or
mid-season 2.
Yeah, that'll be great because that's gonna be wild because I read the comics. So anyway, first off, Battle Beast, like, he pretty much wrecked everybody. Man, he messed up Black Samson. He messed up Monster Girl, man.
He messed up Monster Girl. He beat Black Samson's power back into his ass. That's how bad.
I bet you get beat.
How the hell that
I
happened,
didn't have
bro?
my powers, but I have to get my ass kicked.
How come I get my head beaten and it's a week in the hospital, you get your head beaten and your powers come back?
So from there we go to episode 6, and in episode 6, it's Mark, Amber, and William. They're going to the college to
time,
check
baby.
stuff out. You know what I'm saying?
About to get the teenage angst rolling.
College shenanigans. Meanwhile, the other part I wanted to mention about episode 5 was that Mark is a terrible liar. So he keeps missing stuff with Amber, and I saw this meme, and it was hilarious because in the beginning of the episode, like, he's texting, was it that episode? I think he's like, he's texting Amber while people are fighting him. I don't know if that was episode 5 or not. But there's a point in episode 5 where she's like, I need you to come to this joint and you need to be there. So
that was 5 and he was getting his ass beat by Battle Beast.
But I saw a meme. The meme was like, Amber's busy texting. If he wants to be there for you, he'll be there for you. Meanwhile, it's a picture of him crawling away from Battle Beast. He literally getting the crap beat out of him. She tweeting about him and stuff. Guys, I'm trying to live.
I don't know. I have a whole opinion about Amber.
Yeah.
I did like that Amber is black.
Yeah.
I like that.
But Amber started to get on my nerves.
But she got on my nerves. Before I even, what episode was that? 7?
Yeah.
Before I think I even
6.
6? I had asked. I was like, yo, I'd have left to go be with Eve a long time ago, bro.
Yeah. I'd have been left.
She got a treehouse, fam. I would have been on the treehouse.
She could create anything. First off,
I wouldn't even think about that.
Like Eve literally could create something out of nothing, bruh. That's why she lives in a treehouse.
She already knows you're a superhero,
bruh.
She knows your problems.
She can make you a breakfast without going to the kitchen.
She certainly did it for herself.
I'm about to say, she was from the bed. She was making herself coffee and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna do today, baby? I'd have been made the coffee. And then I'd have just been outside flying, messing on my little Gohan, messing with animals and doing stupid stuff that I guess I'm not supposed to do as a superhero. Like, how far can I dive into the ground? I don't know.
They had a crazy madman like kidnapping people and turning them into cyborgs and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were
strong.
Strong as hell.
Yeah, it was like stronger than you would imagine cyborgs to be.
Nah, bro, those cyborgs were on another level.
They were.
Like, they were.
Surprisingly.
Matter of fact, we're going to transition from 6 to 7. Like, something's going on with Robot. Like, what's going on with the Robot? You know what I'm saying? He keeps taking people's DNA. Like, what is he doing? And then we found out in episode, I think, 3, that he set the Mauler twins free. And one of them got shot up. Yeah. The
not real one.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly. But you know what is interesting about their dynamic? When the clone is brought to life, he thinks he's the original. That way, it doesn't cause any dissension.
Oh, so they both
remember when he cloned himself, and like he clones himself, and the clone wakes up, and he's like,
"Welcome to the world of the living, clone."
And he was the clone.
The Mauler twins are one of the best comedic things in like the funny you get that I really laugh at in Invincible. A lot of it does come from the Mauler twins.
Are you calling us stupid? Yes, I'm calling us stupid.
But anyway, Robot you know, he enlisted the help of the Mauler twins because he's actually being telepathically controlled by that little
blobby poopy baby. Look, I didn't like the baby thing, bro. That freaked me out, bro. It was like late at night, and I was like, ew. Ew. What is that? And so like this, and with the hands and the speaking.
It literally looked like something out of South Park.
It did. That's exactly what it looked like. It looked exactly like something out of South Park. Almost down to the animation.
Yeah.
It was disturbing. I didn't like it. The Mauler twins didn't like it.
No, they didn't like it either. Yeah, nobody liked it.
He was like, you lost the bet, so you gotta grab it.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I'd have kicked him over there, bro. I was like, let me make a claw right quick, bro. I'm gonna make a claw to hold him.
Let me serve that joint like volleyball.
We tag team.
Is it over there? All right, pick it
I'll
back up.
I'll admit you the real one if you switch it up. You the real one.
Pick him up. But you know, he has his body transferred into, which is also interesting, a clone of Rexplode.
Of Rexplode, who I don't like. I still don't like him. They made him a little bit more tolerable, but I don't like him.
It's crazy because I don't like him in the comic I don't like him in the comic. I don't like him in the show. I just don't like this guy, man.
Dude, he's an asshole, bro.
Yeah, man. And then we get a big boss. I guess you call it a boss fight.
You get a good fight.
Yes, Mauler twins versus
Robot.
Rudy and Robot. Robot Rudy. You know what I'm saying? And then he had Hulkbuster armor.
He did. He did. And then he shows up with Hulkbuster armor. And they get into a scrap. And the Mauler twins are about to lose. But the fight that the Mauler twins give you is phenomenal because what he said is that the problem that you would have the problem that you didn't want, or you should keep the clone, is we both have the same thoughts at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
So he knows what I want to do when I want to do it, so we can run around on that clone gang stuff all day.
They ain't even got gang, clone.
Clone.
You know what I'm saying?
Sounds weird. But
so at the same time, Mark's mother is doing investigating to find out who killed the Guardians of the Globe and why does it seem like her husband is doing it. Now, if you read the comics, you obviously know that the way that Omni-Man's wife finds out is different from the comics, because in the comics, the fight happens and then when he has this big talk, the whole world hears it. But this time she figures it out and she's like, how could you? You know, and he's like, there's things you don't understand.
We'll talk later.
At least he had enough restraint to not murder her. But come to find out, there was some troops that just happened to be in the crib. Boy,
oh, you talking about across the one in the crib, the Invincible? That's another non-gangster paramilitary way to die. The paramilitary guy is not gonna be like, yo, you died cloaked, bro. Like you're not even supposed to be seen.
Bruh,
I don't want to get my head smashed with my gun.
A lot of them got jacked up. Like the dude, like one of them.
Even find the bodies, bro?
I don't know. You know what? That's a good question. That's a lot of blood, man. He fucked everybody up.
Your whole
everybody. Like he pushed the dude and like separated him when he hit the counter. Remember that?
Yeah, he did.
He was a pile.
His suit broke, so you found him.
Yeah.
Dude got his face smashed in with the butt of his gun.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was find the
like a lot of them was like, first off, don't send me after Omni-Man. You know we can't kill him.
With bullets.
You know we can't do nothing with him with no
laser guns.
What was worse was when they found out they was across the street the whole time.
My man's died. I call him. He looked like the dude from MCU joint.
Oh, you talking about
Coulson.
Yeah,
Coulson.
yeah.
I call him Coulson. Coulson died.
He grabbed his spine.
He
grabbed his spine.
He grabbed the lower lumbar.
He was like, "It's a pleasure doing whatever." But he got some people out of there safe.
I wouldn't have spoken a word.
And then he's like, hit the joint, and the satellite?
Yeah.
The satellite bombed the joint. It was crazy. Boy, they had to resort to whatever tactics they could to try to take down Omni-Man. The cyborgs, they had extra cyborgs.
Yeah, they said the extra cyborgs.
Hey, look, Them cyborgs was actually giving him a run for his money.
That's what makes episode 7 so good, but we're not there yet.
No, yeah, we are there. We are
at 7?
Yeah, we're at 7.
7 has the cyborg comeback.
Yes.
But this is at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
So what are you expecting from? They look like they got upgraded armor.
Yeah. Yes.
They probably got updated.
They don't feel no fear. And then I think they said they were
software.
using dead soldiers anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, they was biting the hell out of my man's nose. Bro, they was really
They was biting his ears, his nose, his neck.
No, they was really. I was like, these things are actually holding
I like
up.
the way they fight. I like the cybernetic way they look, how they fight.
Yeah.
Where they like basically jump everywhere, they hop, and when they get on you, they just basically will climb on you like a giant bug.
Bruh.
And will bite you, claw you, punch
Whatever.
you, knee you.
There's no
kick
like
you.
science to it.
There's none.
They ain't doing no.
Just all weapons.
It's just brutality. There's no
I'm glad they don't
strategy
have eye
to it.
lasers. They have a big eye sensor.
I thought they was going to.
I thought they were too, but that might have been a little OP.
A little much. Yeah.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just a smidge.
Then they released the Kraken.
Then they released the Kraken, which I didn't really think the Kraken was that much until it was like, well, what is the Kraken doing on Earth anyway, bro? Like, if Omni-Man's the only one who can beat the Kraken, where the Kraken been? Other than Japan. In the ocean somewhere.
No idea.
That Kraken is crazy strong. That Kraken gave him
was.
that work.
It did.
Didn't you fight this thing before?
Yeah, but it's tougher now. Cecil sent it after me.
Cecil?
Mark jumped into the fight not even knowing what was going
He
on.
did. Mark.
Meanwhile, the Mauler twins is right back at it.
Right back at it, bringing
Like trying to
back the immortal.
Yep.
When they show the part where the Marler twins are like, yo, I don't know.
Yeah,
We don't know how to bring them back.
because
Like-
the whole purpose of them was Rudy or Robot was supposed to give them schematics for this
For the control collar.
Yeah, this control collar. And when they wake him up,
They connect his head back. They're like, I don't know how this works. He's like, well, he's definitely alive, but he's not moving, right?
Yeah.
And then he commenced to.
he's like
Gorilla
when he
pound.
wakes up, oh yeah, exactly. And that's what. Who needs science when you can
You can just bash somebody's chest in.
When you can Planet of the Apes somebody. And that's it.
And it brought him back, and they showed that one little clip
Yep.
of him being in like another
Yeah.
realm, and then he's like reaching, and then he's like, oh, then as soon as he touches whatever, I don't even remember what he touched, but he touched like another person or another thing, and it brought him back.
Bam! He's like, Omni-Man!
Whole control thing, the controls
Yeah.
didn't work. Again, Marvel Twins bring in the comedy,
Yes, facts.
even at that moment.
Immortal gets into the fight, and he holds it down for a little bit. He holds it down. Well, actually,
Omni-Man?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He held it down longer in the show than he did in the comics. He definitely did, because there was only a couple panels in the comics, but then again, there was no Kraken either.
Yeah.
So it was like a at first it started 1-on-1 Kraken and Omni-Man. Then it was a 2-on-1 with Kraken and Mark Mark and Omni-Man versus Kraken.
Yeah.
Then Immortal jumps in, and then it's kind of like a free-for-all.
It is like, yeah, it is.
Because Immortal, he don't give two shits about the Kraken.
He lasted longer than the first time too.
He did. Oh, well, yeah. Well, he went on the offensive. But comically accurate, he died the same way he did in the comic. The same exact thing.
Split in half.
Punch through the gut, swipe off. You know what I'm saying?
It was bad, man. Invincible is crazy with the violence.
Yeah, bruh, the violence is top notch.
Top notch.
Top notch. So then we get to the season finale, and it starts off with the explanation of, first off, that explanation was crucial too.
Let's start off with the text message I sent G-Moniy after episode 7.
Mark. We need to talk.
I thought episode 7 ended wonderfully like that. Going,
Yeah.
Mark, we have to talk. After everything you just saw, and then to start the episode right back back at it, not skipping a beat.
It started off with the remains of Immortal.
In blood-stained hands from the tip to the elbows.
Good Lord,
of
man.
blood on both hands, red eyes from getting your eyes almost gouged out, beat in
I
face.
almost forgot about that too.
Yeah, Martin went in, bro.
Yeah, he did.
He went in.
That was a smart move that he did too.
That was the
You
weak
put
spot.
your fist through my gut.
I got them eyes, baby.
Yeah. So he explains that Viltrum is half of what he said, except it was, we're not world savers, we're world conquerors. And even the battle that they showed from Viltrum when they
Were they fighting each other?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you all got on white. I don't know who.
Yeah, bro.
We just
and then there's my
disagreement.
How do we know? Like, how many do you have to kill before you're safe? So
That was
yeah,
wild.
so he explains everything with that and like why he's on Earth, and Mark just loses it.
It was heartbreaking, I guess. Yeah, it's heartbreaking to hear. I don't know how I would have took it. How would you have taken that from?
I don't know how I would have taken that.
I don't know.
I probably would have acted just like Mark. Especially if I'm the son.
Especially thinking
I'm the
about
son.
your mom,
I'm
right?
raised here. Like, I care about this family. I care about my dad. I care about my mom. And then you find out that everything that you was told was a lie.
I think I would have almost been all right with like half of it. I probably would have been. My dad's Omni-Man. Of course, I know that. My dad, he already told me he's an alien. He already said that their planet does the peacekeeping thing. I would have been more on we gotta save the people. Mm-hmm. But the moment he would have called my mom a pet.
I do love your mother, but she's more like a pet to me.
A pet?
You gonna talk about mom like
You
that?
gonna talk about moms like that, bro?
Talk about moms?
Mom. My dukes. You talking about moms like
You
that.
gonna talk about Mother May I like that?
I'd have put hands. I'd have tried. He tried to put hands.
He did try, bruh. And
But seeing
Boy,
Omni-Man at full strength,
dog. First off,
scary, bro.
the body count in episode 8 alone is just ridiculous. Omni-Man was purposely throwing Mark through heavy populated cities just to kill people. That's the only he did it, just to prove to him that these people are weak and insignificant. When the fighter planes was going after him, and the dude ejected, and Mark saved him.
Had that I already know your head about to go.
Bruh,
I didn't know how his head was gonna go missing. I just knew it was gonna go missing.
Fake.
You almost killed him!
Instead, you saved him. So much effort. For what?
No!
It looked like a horror film when they take that shot and it's that one shot where the person's talking and like, "Thank you for saving me. I'm glad you." And he's like, "Man, some shit."
I already knew. I
happened."
was like, you still in danger, bro. Like
Still
you in the danger
bro.
zone.
You talking way too nice and greasy about being like, "Thank you for saving my
He's
life."
like, yeah, man, we just got to get you to safety.
He'd have left me on the ground. I'd have hauled, bro. I'd have been in the bushes somewhere. The bushes behind me.
I just do what I'm told. Just do what I'm told. Just do what I'm
Where
told.
my brain ended up.
Bruh, that was crucial.
He got. That was it. And then Omni-Man just continued to trash talk humanity with
Wow.
the squash of a head. He was just like, "Bow." He was like, "You see how weak? Why would you want to protect it?" It's like, are you losing it, sir?
And like he went through Chicago, and like
That building,
that
sad.
building, dog.
He was Mark was
look.
trying to save everybody by holding the building up.
It wasn't working.
Then he tried to save one woman and her child, and then the building fell, and all he had left was the arm of the woman. And the child was gone.
Yeah, and sad thing
That's
is that
not even
wasn't
the
worst
part. The worst part is not even when your dad rock'em socks you 30 miles at the speed of a comet to go tearing through the streets, and cars are getting uplifted and landing on people. That's not the horror.
People thinking like, oh my God, they're shooting. Nope, that's somebody getting thrown.
That is somebody getting boloed by the car.
The worst part was in the sub.
Is that the worst?
Yes, the subway is the worst, bro. Look,
Because he ended up killing people
Yes, look.
by proxy.
You know what? If you haven't seen the show, I feel like we're kind of spoiling it.
It's
I'm
spoiled.
gonna just say this.
Spoiled.
Like even if we
Spoiled.
the subway spot,
The subway.
the subway spot is like where the body count goes.
Subway is where you just start to question, like, has the animation gone too far?
Yo, I'm just wondering, like, how happy are people drawing? Oh man, look.
Who was drawing it? Like, you know,
here,
you know what I'm saying?
Blood there and body
then
parts
his
here.
He's like, oh Lord, I can't stand it. So
He's
as
killing people.
hands are going like, no.
Like
He's
crack.
just like smashing baby, smashing old lady. Dude that's just flying forward by inertia and momentum is just mashing his face in. Not mention it's a train crash.
Right. Crucial.
It was brutal.
Crucial.
I did this, like, a lot.
I'm sitting there eating.
I don't know what I'm looking at, bro.
I was at the edge of my seat, like.
It was the edge of your seat.
That was
This whole series is the edge of your seat.
Hey,
edge of your seat.
Fire, bruh.
That is what is it? Well, we ain't got to the rating yet.
Well, look.
I'm gonna give it edge of your seat.
And then I was the whole time, like I said, I've read the comics, so I was waiting to see how they was going to play out the part where Omni-Man and Mark's final battle ends. I was waiting to see how they did it.
All right.
A little bit different.
He beat his ass.
But bro, when I'm looking at him like beat his son up, and I'm like, he didn't even go full strength on the Guardians of the Globe.
No.
Probably because
he hit Mark a couple times. Or the same reaction I had to like All Out, like the subway where he's holding his head. And he's like, I gotta blink and be like, oh, I gotta remember it's a cartoon. Some of them punches gave me that. Because he showed the full strength that he has. Even that whole explanation, there was another part of the explanation where he talks about how long they were going to live. Not something I thought about ahead of time, right? And then just the whole, he's like, you could live to 1,000. And he's trying to tell his son how unimportant people are.
Yeah. It's like,
but even in the
outlive
explanation,
a couple of their lifetimes.
Yeah. Had the little sentimental part that you told me about. It still hit. Mm-hmm. He's just like, who you gonna have, bro? Everybody you love gonna be dead. He was like, who you gonna have?
What will you have after 500 years?
You, Dad. I still have you.
I thought if he would have said daddy, I probably would have shed a tattoo tear. But he just said dad. He's like, I'd have still had you. And I was like, ooh.
And then he was like, I'm out.
I gotta go, bro. I gotta go.
How? You know,
flashback.
You wanna know what something awkward that amazed me?
What?
How clean his suit got. When he flew into the air.
Oh, because that speed,
Yeah,
I mean, he's tearing off molecules, bro.
Yeah. Everything
the
was
blood
gone.
flew off. As we hit space, you know, most of that stuff been staying on there, it's freezing, coming off. I know science.
Yeah. I know science. So, you know, there's the aftermath of that, and then we get another visit from which should be my favorite character, but we only seen him twice. Alan the Alien.
Alan the Alien, bro.
Late as hell.
There's a Viltrumite living on your planet.
Oh.
But hey, I just have to tell you, man, there's a Viltrumite on your planet. Yeah. We
got late,
know
bro.
that.
We got late.
Yeah. So, but it's a great season, man. Amazing season 1 for Invincible. Do you have any closing thoughts on the season?
Closing thoughts. Awesome. You should watch it if you haven't watched it and you're watching this video. Just stop the video, go watch it anyway. If you got spoiled, go watch it anyway.
We don't do it justice.
You haven't seen this violence. And I watch anime and I do know violence and I do know blood and I do know blood plus. This is just different. It's different. It's on a different level, and you gotta give Invincible its respect in the in the animated series.
Yeah, man. So look, what do you give it? Season 1.
I'm giving it an edge of your seat 5 fire emojis.
5.
I was gonna say 5 star, but
yeah,
easily
top
top
questions
notch.
asked.
Top notch entertainment here.
5 fire emojis, man. So look, if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out. Check out the other videos where we talked about the first couple episodes. What's your social media, my friend?
Social media, you can see me on Twitch, Gorilla Max, GORREALLA, capital Max.
Okay.
And you can catch, what was the other thing I'm on?
Instagram.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. Electric Phil.
Electric Phil. You know what I'm saying? You already know G-Moniy, G_MONIY. Make sure you check out my other podcast and the other YouTube channel, Smash the Mat, if you're into the wrestling stuff. You know what I'm saying? Also, G_MONIY on Twitter and Instagram. And yes, there's so much more going on. Oh, and you know what? Shout out to my guy from Spoiler Alert. Check out the Spoiler Alert podcast. We haven't done it in a while, but I guarantee even if you go to the old episodes, they're on all streaming platforms. You'll love that. And Phil's on there too.
I'm on there, and he's on there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So check that out, man. You already know what it is. Edgy to See Reviews. Invincible.